Okay, welcome everyone. This is my Let's Play series on the Rainy Day Skyblock server, Season 6 and Episode 9. Okay, so what I've been doing in between episodes is I've just been trying to fix this up so that everything is within the collector radius. So my collectors are at 0, 0, which means that 64 by 64 comes out 32 blocks from the collector, which is here, minus 32. See there. Okay. So basically what I've done is I've moved these in so that the this one here is on minus 32, and then over this side I only had to move this in one. So this is 32. Now the very back one, if I was collecting from here, this is at 35, so none of this would go in. However, if I turned it around and faced it this way, this is at 28, so I can collect all of these and it all goes into the collector. So that's what I did. I turned this last one around, and then over at the end, I didn't need to do that because whilst I'm collecting here, I'm at minus 28. So these all go into the collector fine. Even if these ones here are at, like this one here is at minus 33, it's basically from where I am standing when I collect it, I think. Now what I did have to do is I had to stick these lights up the top so that I could still walk under here, but that's okay. As soon as I get these up to expert, which is just only about 1 or 2 more harvests, then I won't need the lights, but they're good for mob proofing anyway. So there we go. So that's what I've done. Now I'm just waiting for it all to waiting for it all to grow. Now, I didn't really do much else. I moved, see if I can go here. I moved the mobs that were here over to here, just to get them out of the way. So yeah, now I've got a big area around here, and I'm getting ready to do the diagonal. The diagonal origin, which I need to put back in. So I'll do that. I'll probably do that off camera because there is a tutorial by Lady Sparkles that shows you exactly how to do it. So you don't need to watch me do it. But yeah, so next thing to do is to move this. So I'll probably just move this over here and put it in a building. And the other thing I want to do is I want to fix this up and make this a nicer area, but I don't know exactly what I will do there. Over here, this is just where I grew a big spruce just to get some spruce wood for this build here. Yeah, okay. All right. So yeah, there we go. So that's what I've done. Now, so if we have a look at missions, I did get a mission at some stage. I can't remember which one it was though, so let's just have a look. So nearly there. I've got to go and do that. And yeah, here we go. 500 hours of playtime, so I get the error 404 not found and a tornado key. I thought I got something else as well though, so let me just check. No. Okay, let's check the island missions. Yeah, there we go. So boss hunter, 100,000 boss damage, gets me 100,000 sky dust. I need the sky dust, really need the sky dust, basically for the Stormbreaker to get the rerolls, because I have this one here doesn't have. I got some more bossing scales and redid this, and it doesn't have any of the correct deboss bonuses, so I need to spend a lot to get that up to scratch. My other ones are doing well. This one up here has got Black Dragon, Dragon Slayer and Knight. This has got Black Dragon, Knight and White Dragon, and this has got Black Dragon, Dragon Slayer and Knight again. So these are doing well. This one yeah, no, that's right, yeah. Because that's got that's got a rainbow on it, but it's mainly bossing. This one's got bossing, this one's got bossing, and a rainbow. Oh, I do actually have one more on there, so I can put one more on there. All right, I'll find a good bossing one for that one. And then this one is all bossing. But I can put 3 more on there. So again, if I get black scales or rainbows, I can do that. What do I pardon me, what do I have? I got 29, 28 and so on. Okay, and down here I do have a couple of rainbows, so I can use them. I still haven't used that white scale yet either. That's the fishing one. Yep, okay. So there we go. So that's how that's going. So I'm glad I got that Skydust, because otherwise I was going to have to try and buy some. I have been trying to buy some, but nobody was selling. So, but unfortunately, also I did have 30,000, 35,000 there, because I did get the first couple of levels of the pass, which gave me 30,000. But I keep missing the Stormbreaker. Every time I look over at the clock, it's like 20 past, and I go, oh, I missed it. So yeah, there we go. All right, I've just put out my latest video 8, which is the one that I did this in. So now I'm all caught up. So yeah, so there we go. All right, so that's the catch up so far. I will do some grinding. I have to try and finish this. Let's just turn on night vision. Okay, so I have to, whoop, missed the edge. So what am I up to here? So I'm up to, 1400 to expert. Now I don't think this will get me that. So let me just do an estimate. I'm at 999, which means over here would be about, okay, so let's say 20. So let's say 20 by around about 20. So that's 400. And if we have a look, we have about 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's say there's an average of 4. So so what's that? 20 by 20 is 400 by 4 is 1600. Yeah. How is my maths? Let's just try that. 20 by 20 by 4, 1600. Right, so I've got around about 1600 in here, which will get me up to 4,000, but not up to 5,000. So I will need to plant a few more. I'll work out how many I need to plant and try and just restrict it to just that, so that I can do something else in this area. Yeah, so there we go. So I've got to do that. Okay, I will go through here and I'll get as much of these as possible. Yep. And my wheat. Yeah, I think I'm really just gonna wait. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I need the replanter. Yeah. All right. So what I'm gonna do is, let's just go and set my pets to mining, because I want to mine out some of this stuff. And what I will do though is I will go back into pets and just check that I've got the max of everything. So, all right, let's start. And I've got to, yeah, I've got some selections to do. Okay, so mole at 1. All right, let's have a look. Mole at 2, so that's better. 2 per level. That's a better one. Chinchilla at 1 per level. Chinchilla at 1 per level. Okay, I can't change that one. Bat at 4 per level. I don't think that's the max. Let's have a look. Bat 5 per level. I doubt very much that I've got a better one, but let's just check. There's a bat at 3, bat at 4. No, so I've only got 4 per level. Okay, I'll leave that one. Okay, so epic slot. Do we have any? No, we don't have any metal. Okay, wolf at 8 per level. Okay, I don't think I've got anything better than that, but let's have a look. 6 per level, 7 per level. No, okay, so that's fine. Gargoyle at 5 per level. All right, let's see if I've got anything better than that. Golem at 9 per level. Okay. Yep, okay, well, let's do that. And the Yeti at 8 per level. Okay, okay, Wyvern. Yep, so Wyvern at 9 per level. Let's select that. Then over here, that Yeti is at 7 per level, so that's fine. So this one here, I will do the Yeti that is at 8 per level. And this one here, do we have another mythic that I can select? That one. All right, okay. All right, so let's go into presets and mining and update the preset. There we go, so that's updated. Now what I do want to do is go in and update some abilities. So I'll only worry about the mining for now, if I have any. Oh, lots of low level. Okay, no, none there. Mythic. Nope. And Celestial. Okay, so this one has a couple. I'll go to abilities. Auto Smelter or Mechanical Arm. Alright, Auto Smelter it is. I don't really worry about Auto Smelter because I have no problems with actually smelting. I have a mini super smelter that I might make bigger later on. But, okay. Dual Miner. That's good for a... That's good for an ore gen that is like 3 wide, where you can mine down the middle and you get a chance to, or even bigger than 3 wide. You mine and it has a chance to break the blocks on either side. For the diagonal, it's not so good. But then the diagonal also is not very good for setting off the main ability, because you have to, you know, move left and forward and back and right and jump and so on. And the whole point of the whole thing about the diagonal is you stay still, you don't move. Whereas the other ones, the ones that are 3, 5 wide, it's okay to move left and right, and it's easy enough to go back and forth. So, coin catcher, cloud coin. I mean, very rarely. So look, I'm going to do that. Hopefully, it doesn't cause any issues. All right. Okay. This one here we'll select. Okay, auto smelter again, and drinking buddy. I've already got auto smelter. Let's just go for it. Auto smelter. Okay. Chef or study buddy. All right, I'm going to do study buddy. There we go. Alright, I think that's it. Yep, okay. Right, there we go. So I have updated my pets. So now if I come in here, right, to start with, I want to look for lapis. And there's barely any lapis here. Alright, let's go here. Okay, right, so my pets are leveling up. Now, I'm just trying to think, why was I coming in here, apart from getting lapis? I was going to come here for a reason. Was it just lapis? I think it was. I can't remember. Okay. I did see another one in here. Here we go. Yeah. So this was basically to get the lapis so that I can make some e-lapis so that I could try and get replanter on my hoe. So that when I harvest wheat, it will replant. So yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted to do. All right. So hopefully this will get me lots of lapis, and have the added benefit of leveling my pets up quickly. Okay, there we go. Any other lapis around? I can't see any on this level. Nope. Okay, let's go up a level. I did see one in this level before. Where was it? There we go. And can I get in there? Yep. Alright, and then once this is done, we'll go and clear out our inventory, look at our collector and see how much lapis we got and how much we can make. Okay, so the pets I've just added in are going well. They're up to level 6 already. I think it's those ones anyway. Alright. This is also getting me some New Year's Pass, which is good. Alright, there was one in here. Okay. Now, I don't know whether any of you guys noticed it when I was showing the golem sorter, but yeah, I was looking at the output chest to see if anything overflowed, and there was nothing there. And I'm thinking, I was sure that I had some stuff that should have overflowed in there. What's going on? So I went out the back and had a look, and I hadn't connected the second area with the third area. So yeah, nothing was even getting to that area to be looked at. So there was a whole heap of stuff in the output chest of the second area that just didn't move. So yeah, I have no idea how I did that. Just brain, yeah, just a, yeah, just a brain fart, really. So yeah, I did grab some hoppers and connected them up, and yeah, now it seems to be working fine. Why are they? Oh, they're only okay. Yep. All right, another one over here. So this is getting me, putting another one there as well. So this is getting me quite a lot of lapis. I think I might just do these two, and then I'll head back and see what we've got. I have to check what level the replanter is. I think it's 2, but I'm not sure. Okay. Okay, I will be back in a sec. Okay, sorry about that. Just got a phone call. All right. Okay, let's just quickly just finish this tree off, and then we'll head back and see what we get. Okay. All right, there we go. Do we have any more that I can see? No. Okay. All right. So I'm going to have to clear this out to get some more. Oh, hang on. There's one last one over here. Let's do that. All right. Let's do this last one that I can see, and then yeah. Okay. Yeah. Low tool durability. So that comes up even though the tool's like at half. The reason for that is that golden tools only have a durability of around about 32 or something like that. So when you're doing it normally, they go down really quickly. But with the gold hardening, what happens is that each time you mine a block, it has a percentage chance. Okay, I am. All right, my. Oh, this is going to be tricky. All right. Okay, hang on. All right, let's just put stuff all up here and try and grab the. How did I? Oh, okay. All right, so grab all of this stuff. Yep. Okay. Get rid of that. Is that everything? Yep. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll do workbench, and we will convert all of these to. There we go. Okay. All right. Yeah. So my collector must be full. So let's just go back to the collector. Ore collector. Which one's ore? Up here. Okay. Yeah, there we go. 14,000. Okay. Can I upgrade it? And if so, how much does it cost? 25,000. I'm not going to worry about it for the moment. I want to save that. All right, so let's just grab, put this down here, and we'll grab these. So 13,000. So this is going to make a lot of lapis. Okay, so okay, it's going to take forever. I'm happy to do this like this. Okay, so there we go. So that converted those and not these. So what I want to do now is put these away so they don't get used in oh, need to go up, so they don't get used accidentally. So let's put these up here. Okay, I'll grab these and we will go back and keep going. Or okay, why is my phone? Okay, let me just put it on do not disturb. Can I do that? Where's my do not disturb? There. Okay. All right. How much have I got to go? Still got 8,000. All right. I might full forward the rest of this until I get to the point where I can make. Now let's just do that there now. Come on, what's it done? All right. Oh, which way am I going? Actually, I won't full forward it. I'll just keep going. So put that up there. Let's just continue on with these. We go. So that goes up there. All right. All right. I'll do. I'll do a little bit more, and then I'll just accept what I've got and get the rest another time. All right, so that has converted them. So yeah, I'll just go and use those. So let's go and put, actually I'll put these away. I'll grab these. We'll go and convert those. All right, let's grab these, put these away, convert these. Okay. And then if we put those away and do these. Okay, so all right, and once again, all right, so we need to pretty much manually do this, so let's just go with that and that. There we go, 16. I'll keep those. I'm not going to worry about converting 9 of those, so I'm just going to keep that. So 16. All right, now I'm okay, I wanted the enchant for was it replanter? All right, let's just check and see. No, not level 1. I think it's level 3 actually. Yeah, not level 2. So it must be level 3. Replanter. Alright, so what other stuff can I get on level... Oh, I can get magic touch. Yeah, magic touch, prized crop, replanter, value picker. So there's a lot that I can get. It's going to take forever to get replanter. Alright, I've got 164 levels. What was the professions? Yeah, okay. So I'm going to take a potion of profession. I do need a couple of iron hose. Do I have any? That one will do. That one. And I might as well just use one of these. It doesn't really make much difference. Is that it? Yep. Okay. All right. So let's go and see if we can do a couple of enchants and see what we get. All right. So let's just disenchant these ones. And we'll go in here and put this in and this in and go with number 3. Replanted 2. Not bad. Arcane 2. Nice. And I don't have enough. Oh, look at that. Barely just missed it. Alright. What am I up to? Magma cube. Okay. Oh boy, that's going up very slowly. What about the horse? That's a bit better. Still very slow. Alright, I will get this up to 56. So let me just fast forward this. Okay, there we go. I'll try again. That one, and 56 is magic touch. Okay, I've already got magic touch, so yeah, I've got magic touch 5. All right, okay. So I will just disenchant that one. And it got rid of it. Let's just go grab a couple more levels. Actually, no, I'm not gonna put them on yet. I'm gonna just see what else I get. So I have 2 more. Enough for 2 more. So I'll see if I can get myself up to 56 again, and I will. Yeah, so I'll take a break. I'll get myself up to 56 and a couple of times do the enchants and see how I go. So yeah, I'll be back after the break. Okay, welcome back everyone. All right, just a quick update. I did do a few more enchants. So I've got Arcane 1 and Arcane 2. So I'll see if I can get another one. Replanted 2 is all I've got so far. Value Picker 1, Value Picker 2, and I do have a Value Picker 1 book. And I have Price Crop 4 and Price Crop 2. So here, yeah, I don't have any of those. So yeah, I do want to put those on. This is all I've got left of the lapis, so I might have to go and do some mining to try and get a little bit more lapis and try and keep going. I I'd like to get everything on here, particularly replanter, because even if I get to void, it's probably unlikely that I'm going to change to diamond for the hoe, because the iron hoe is fine. So yeah, so I'll just keep doing that. Now what I did notice when I was in here was that I had a visitor, and he was in my library, and he was browsing through the books, which means he was taking the book out, having a look, and putting them back again. Now that's fine. If he's able to do that, he's able to do that, but I don't want them to do that. I would have thought that the books in here would only be able to be taken out via open block, but no, it seems to be via interact with block. So I turned that off. However, what I did do instead was I'll turn it back on again, but I have open doors as false. So basically I've closed this off. I did have these open, but I've closed these doors here, and I've added doors at the top so that yeah, nobody can get in unless I let them in. So there we go. Unfortunately, yeah, those books are not for looking at, and not for public use. They're my books, so I have had to do that so people can't get in, but I did want to leave interact with blocks on, so that people can come in and use the villages, and if I get it reset up again, use the crafting bench and so on. Actually, what I might do is, yeah, I'm actually just thinking I will okay, I'm going to actually let's see if I can do this. I'm going to just block this off. So that people can come in and use my enchanting area. But I'm going to close off the downstairs. So that's closed off so that people can't get back downstairs. So yeah, I will actually just get rid of those so people can come up here. They will need fly though. Unfortunately, yeah, if you don't have fly, you can't get in. I am happy for that. Oh, I've got 1018 there. That might give me a couple. 1018 only gives me about one, I think. Anyway, yeah. So all right. So I have the doors at the bottom so that you can't, people can't get in, and I will remove this. Oh. Yeah, so that was my fault. I don't blame anybody for coming in and grabbing anything. That was me just not understanding the, or even not testing the permissions. But yeah, so there we go. So unfortunately, can't get in here. All right. I did move the diagonal origin. Pretty sure I've got it all set up correctly. So if I go into warp diag and go here, it seems to get through correctly without taking out any blocks that it shouldn't. Am I going to be able to get that block? There we go. Yeah. Okay, so it's very hard to see if it gets all the way to the end, but yeah, that seems to be fine, and it hasn't broken anything as far as I can see. One, two, 1 2 1 2 1 2. Yep, yeah, so that's fine. And then if I go down here, for some reason my levers disappeared. I think I might have accidentally broke the blocks underneath. Let me just check actually. What did I do there? So the blocks are yeah, I think I accidentally broke them and then put these back in. Yeah, so I had things that were selling. They're just filler blocks, but the filler blocks were selling because there was no way for it to because the hoppers weren't locked. And I noticed at one stage when I was down the bottom doing something that it said, "You've sold $42," and I've gone, hang on, I haven't sold anything. So I had to come in and have a look, and yeah, sure enough, the levers were gone. So I ended up just selling everything anyway, so I could start from scratch. But yeah, so here we go. And if I unlock, need to actually unlock all of them, I think. Yeah, so that's yeah, so that one's working. So these hoppers are all full. So basically this one here, and if we have a look here, where is it? There. No, is it here? Yeah, there we go. So they're all working. And now if I have a look in here, if I can get to it, there we go. So there's blocks there for sale. All right, okay, so that's that. Yeah, but that was a bit weird. But I'll leave that there. It's still fairly close to here. I may end up making this a little building or pergola or something like that. I placed some sprites that I had. I forgot about. So I placed some new sprites. I did collect my sprites, and my my fish are up to for lure 6, I think. Yep, so they're up to expert. So that got up to advanced. So 250 to get to specialist, and then I think it's yeah, 500 to get to expert. So I've already got 50, so 700 to get to expert, and so 50, 100, 150 to 250. So if I don't do any fishing, it'll take me 3 days, which is fine. Yeah, so there we go. All right, what else have I done? I think that's about it. So yeah, there we go. Okay. All right, so I think I'll take a break. I'll do some more grinding, and then what we might do is we'll come back and we'll see what we can do with this. I might move this over here, and we might make a bigger one. I'm not quite sure. I might just leave it at this size, because I'm not really, now that I've got a couple of the chances to auto smelt on my pets. Yeah, I'm getting some of them automatically. These are automatically smelting. I have collected the ones that didn't, but I don't think there's anything in let's just have a look at Oregen. I don't think there's anything in Underworld that is smeltable, is it? Gold. No. I don't have it unlocked yet, that's why. I think it's only gold. Yeah, so gold is the only one that's smeltable, and then in the in void it's what's the only one that's smeltable in void? Ancient debris, I think. Yeah, so I don't really need too big of a smelter, so I may end up just leaving it as that size and just moving it over here and putting it in a blacksmith type area. Yeah, so I might make a blacksmith building. Okay, all right. There we go. Do have to repopulate a few concrete, but like I said, I do have to go down here and clear out these anyway. Have I got them turned on? I do. I'm going to turn them off, and I'll come in here and I'll clear it out. Populate, get rid of all the ores. Put the colored ones in. Wheat. Yeah. So sorry. That's it. That's what I need to do. I need to do this as well. So let's just quickly have a look and see where we're up to. Okay, so we're up to 14, nearly 15,000. I don't think this will get me, actually. Pets. Farming and equip. So I don't think this will get me to the 17.5. I'm pretty sure it only gets me around about 2,000 per harvest, maybe a little bit less now that I've shortened the farm. But yeah, only not long to go. So what I'll probably do is I'll harvest this, and then I will take out the stalks, or the remainder of the melons, and hopefully that should actually get me enough to get me to expert, and then that'll give me lightless crops. There we go, cloud pass 4. That'll get me lightless crops, and then yeah, I take out the stalks and put pumpkin in. All right, so. Yeah, so this is only giving me a couple of hundred, so it'll probably only get me to around about maybe 16.5, maybe 17. Let's actually just wait and see, because my pets, I may be getting a little bit more than I thought. I just had that a little bit low there. I thought I might have been hitting some moss. All right, so nearly 16,000, so this should get me to 16,000 easily. There we go, 16. All right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this will only get me overall to about 17,000. So let's just keep going. Okay. Oh, too low again. There we go. Yeah, so this is, yeah, it's only actually going to get me to 16.6, 16.7. There's 16.6. Just a little bit under 16.7. There we go. All right. So I need about 700. All right. So let's head back. And yeah, this is just going to take too long. So let's see. So I think what I might do is I'll clear out the melons in this level. Okay, then I come in and I go here and I will clear out the stalks. And I will plant pumpkin. And if I do that for each level, I should be able to get to I knew that would happen. I should be able to get to expert by the time I get to the end. All right, let's just do this. Yeah, okay. I might just leave the melons there. Any melons that have grown, I'll leave there and they'll just automatically get harvested when I go do the next harvest. Okay, there we go. So, what have I got? Let's just get rid of some stuff that I grabbed. So that one and that one. I'll go into PV4 and get rid of some other stuff that I don't need right now. Okay, and we'll go into shop. Yeah, I'll just buy them. And we'll go farming and pumpkin seeds. Right. And I'm gonna no. No, I'm not going to do that either. Okay, so let's just go MP64. Right, pumpkin seed. And get it right lined up. There we go. All right. Oh, okay. And do the same here, but I don't need to do that. I can just do that. And couple left over. One. Okay. All right. All right, let's go back into shop and I'll buy one pumpkin seed. Okay. Pumpkin seeds, one, and let's go. Yep. Okay, there we go. All right, so that's that. Okay, so now they're all pumpkins. So now I'll come over here and I'll do the same here. I'll probably harvest all these, take out the stems, do exactly what I did here, and then I'll repeat, and then hopefully as I go along there'll be enough here to get me to expert. If not, then I'll just leave the last one and harvest the last one a couple of times. All right, I'm a little bit hungry, so let's do that. All right, I will. Yeah, so I'll do that, and I'll come back and when I've finished and see where we're at. All right, welcome back, everyone. Okay, so this worked out quite well. As I got to the very last spot, very last area, I was only like about 20 over expert. So yeah, that worked out well. So I replanted with all pumpkin. I'll just wait for it all to grow. There's the odd melon around, but that's okay. They will just automatically be picked up. Now I have also, so that means I've now got lightless crops. So I don't need to worry about the lights in here. I haven't actually checked it. I can't remember what waterless crops are. I think it's a fish, but I can't remember which one. Where are we? Waterless crops is deep sea expert. Right, so that's the one between lure 5 and lure 6, so I don't think I've got that. I'll probably just try to get lure 6 first, then I'll go back and try and get the waterless crops, so that's okay. All right, now the trees, I overestimated how many trees I was going to get. If I have a look at my acacia, yeah, I've only just under 3,000, not 4,000 as I expected. So if we assume that I'm only going to get maybe say 5 per tree average, so if we go with what have we got? We've got 2,100 divided by 5 equals 420. Divided by 64 equals 6.5 stacks. Okay, so if we go, actually I might just go up here, see what we've got. Go into my, is that turned on? It is. Blah. All right, I'll go into my crop, which is here, I think. I honestly cannot remember and I can't read those. All right, here it is, crops, and I'm looking for, not crops, trees. Yeah, I'm gonna have, there we go, wood, here we go. Right, I've only got 74, okay, all right, so I do need to buy some. So, shop. Acacia. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 256. What did I say I needed? 420. Okay, so that's 320 plus I got 70. Look, I'm just going to grab 384. There we go. All right. All right, let's just go and plant those. So 21. Okay, so we go MP 21, and let's just go here, and we'll go around about here. I don't need to do the full layer. There we go. I'll do those. That should get me enough. If it doesn't, I'll just have to plant some more. Right, there we go. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So, I'm going to do this shortly. I need to head out, so I'll wait till later. But I'm going to do it over here. So, I might just have to do some investigation, see if I can find a good blacksmith. And then after that, maybe next episode, I will just start doing some landscaping as well. Yeah, and I might put paths through, but rather than actual paths, I might just put, I don't know. I'll work it out. Maybe just cobblestone and stuff like that. So, yeah, there we go. What did I do with the pets before? I can't remember. Did I do all of the... I think I did, didn't I? I did all of the pet bosses. Yes, I did. Okay. All right. Okay. I have been trying to get rerolls to try and reroll my armor, but haven't had any for a while. I have to make something here as well. All right, I might take a break and I'll come back and we'll see what building we can do next. All right, welcome back everyone. Okay, I have moved this over from there over to the corner here. Now what I've also done though is I want to sort of like make an auto fuel system. Now the absolute quickest and easiest one is bamboo. I don't want to do a really big bamboo farm. I just want to do a small one that just occasionally pops bamboo into the hopper, and when it gets full, it crafts it into the bamboo block. So if we have a look here, I've got some bamboo already made. I was just testing it. I might as well just put these in here as well. But yeah, so if I come in here and put into this hopper some bamboo, the hopper starts filling it up. When it hits the 9 blocks, this little contraption here powers the crafter, makes a block of bamboo, and there we go. You can see that the bamboo there is going in. So this should be okay. Basically, what would happen is I have and I want to do it now. But I haven't got everything. I'm going to have to go and get everything. But yeah. So if I make a little bamboo farm and have it coming into here, and then essentially, if it overflows, if this gets full, this gets full, and that gets full, then when the bamboo gets in, and this will this makes it will spit it out just in any direction, and it'll just despawn. I'm happy with that. That's fine. If it gets that full, I have no problems with it. I might just have to keep an eye on it. I could make another chest here and give it a little bit of extra, but I'm not going to really worry about it. Okay, now what I need to do is make the bamboo farm. Now I'm only going to do a very small one. I'm going to do one of the ones which is a single row, and with hoppers underneath. I'm only going to do a few of them, and a block and an observer up the top. As it grows up to there, it breaks the bamboo, and they get collected and come into here. So I'm going to have to do it from here and work backwards and try and work out what I need. Now I don't know whether I've got enough room here, I'm not quite sure. I'll work that out. If not, I'll just have to leave it and make it up. Wait till I expand it out. But I'm thinking if I do it here, so if I go with hoppers along here, then I go mud over the top of them, then I go glass in front, and then I have a piston here that goes out to break it, and then behind the piston, I might not have enough room. I wanted to use a wall system so that I don't have to do redstone going all up the top, but I might not have enough room. Just wondering if there is a way of for me to. I don't think there is. Okay, but I need hoppers, and I'm probably going to need more than I have available. But let's just try it. So they're auto cell chests. Okay, so what do I have in here? There's some stuff that's stuck in here. Yeah, I don't know why this happened, but all right. All right, there we go. Okay, and I need iron. I've got a little bit of iron. Let's just grab some more. That'll do. So, all right, let's go with. I'll make that. I'll make some chests. I'll make some iron. I'll make the hoppers. There we go. All right. Okay, and so I'll go with that going into there, and then I need to go 1, 2, 3. See if I can do it from here. 4, 5. I might actually make it the full length. So see if I can make some more. Let's have a look. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and right. So 4 more hoppers. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, that'll do. All right, now, oh boy, itchy. Okay, right, I need mud. I have no idea how to make mud. Packed mud. Water bottle on any type of dirt block. Okay, I can do that. Okay, there's some dirt. I'll grab that. Water bottle, so I need some glass. I make Water bottles. Alright, how many do I need? What have I got? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, 10's perfect. Alright, let's try that. I might as well just get 10, 12 water, 12, whatever they are. Alright, let's put these down. Okay, I only need 10, don't I? I had 15. So that should be enough. Okay, come into here. Alright, parrots are still around, good. Alright, 1, 2, 3, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Okay. Let's just grab whatever I can for now. Let's make 5. Oops. There we go, mud. Okay. Alright, okay. Now the reason I'm doing mud and not just dirt is because mud is not a full block, and so when you put a hopper under it, it can pick up, the hopper can pick up stuff that's on top of the block. And bamboo will actually grow on mud. So there we go. If we go with alright, there we go. Okay, now I need the bamboo on top, which I'll leave. Alright, I think I might actually take a break because I've gotten to the point where I'm going to have to go and look at this video that I saw, the wall situation, and see if I can work out how to actually do it. So yeah, I'll take a break and I'll come back. Alright, okay, back again. Alright, so I had a look at some bamboo farms. I'm going to stick with this one. This is the wall one, but I'm not going to go as high as this one suggests. So this is a bamboo farm using walls by Exumavoid, who is a famous YouTuber, Minecraft YouTuber, who is one of the Hermitcraft players. She's actually, I think, the Hermitcraft admin. I'm not quite sure, but yeah. So this is a one that he has done. So I'm going to use it. Now he recommends going up to 12 blocks because that's the minimum that a bamboo can grow. But I'm not going to do that. I'm probably only going to go up 6 blocks, simply just because I don't want to go too high. All right, so what I want to do, so the bamboo is going to grow here. The minimum that we want it to break is here. Okay, so we need a block, and I'm going to have to go and do a temporary block there, break it, and what we want is a sticky piston there. Okay, and then we have another block behind that. All right, so when the sticky piston pushes out, it will push this out, which will break the bamboo. Now we have a sticky piston there, and what we want is an observer on top of the on top of the block. Now the observer on top of the block needs to, again, I'm going to have to do a temporary block, So the observer, I'm pretty sure if I do the observer this way, like that, that's correct, pointing down, and then we can take that away. All right. Why did that do that? It's supposed to pull it back. All right, I'm just going to leave it for now and see what happens. Yeah. All right. Now I do need those all the way across. So let's go with I do that. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. All right. I knew this was going to happen with at least something. Right, redstone. All right, let's do that. So the other benefit of this is because it uses wall blocks, it doesn't use that much redstone. It does require, though, to have an observer at the bottom and the top. So maybe it is a little bit more. Okay, what have I got? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, okay. I need one more. There we go. All right. Whoops. All right, and then okay, so what we need is we need walls on top of here. So and what we need to do is we need to do a wall go past the observer, because you can see here it's the end wall. We don't want it to be end wall, we want it to be the middle wall. Okay, that's fine. And then we need to go to do this as far up as we want to. So let's just go with as many blocks as I have. So you can see there that it is changing every now and again. So that actually did do that. So let's keep going. See, that's leaving the block out there. I'm not sure it's supposed to do that, but we will see what happens when we're finished. Okay, we'll do one more. Okay. All right, so that's okay. So that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 high. Okay. Right, I'll leave it at that. Okay, so need to go back up to the top. All right, okay. So I need some of these. Now the observers, again, I need more observers. So let's just go and put all right, so here we go with so you can see there when it's closed it changed the shape of the wall. When it's open it goes back again, and that's what we're going to use for the redstone. Well, the sort of redstone. Okay, so I need observers along here. So let me just do this, and then with the observer, I think I need it facing that way. I do. See if I can do this like this without having the block. I can. All right. Whoop. Okay, and then I can take these away. All right, Okay, so alright, so that's basically it. Now I need sticky pistons along here, and I need blocks along here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, and do I have any more? I do. Alright, so I need sticky pistons along here. Piston blocks. Okay, so pistons, that's only 450. And I'm probably going to need more actually, so what was that? Yeah, let's do another one. Okay, alright, so okay, there we go. Alright. Okay, and then I need, break that, and I need these blocks here. Alright, there we go. Okay, so if I plant bamboo here, it will grow upwards. When it gets up here, that will we'll observe it, we'll change that, which will change the wall block. The wall block will observe it, which will shoot out the sticky piston, break the block, and hopefully it will actually bring it back again when it realizes that this has changed, and it'll come back down again. I think that's it. Let me just quickly check. Alright, so basically now I need I need glass, lots of glass. I may not have enough glass, obviously, because I do not have. I only have a tiny bit. Yeah, I've only got 16. So let me get sand. Okay, 64 is probably not quite enough. So let me just get whatever sandstone I have here, and we'll go into workbench. I need to make sand. There we go. Okay, that'll do for now. Let's put the rest of that sandstone back, and I need to make glass. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a smelt wand, grab this one. Lots of stuff in there. Do I have lots of stuff over here as well? I do. Okay, I'm just going to be a bit lazy here. Okay, I don't actually need those, but yeah, so I'll grab some chests, stick those down here, 1 and 2, put my sand in there, go in and smelt, and then we grab our glass. All right, so now the glass needs to be all right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and we go around the edge. Now I don't know whether it's supposed to have glass along the back. Let me just have a look. I think I'm just trying to see. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think I have, if I have glass along here, it'll be fine, but let's just test it and see. All right, so if I put a block there, that pushes it out, and if I break that block, comes back and the glass is still there. Right, that's fine. Okay. All right, so let's go with the bamboo. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then let's plant the glass. Okay, so I need to do quite a bit of glass, so let's just see if I can go with MP. Let's make it 6, see how high that goes. Okay, that looks just about perfect. All right, let's change this MP. Change that back again. Put that there. Okay, and yeah, so I can actually go a bit more. Do I have more? I don't have enough glass, so all right, let's see if I can just go and grab some more. Pardon me. So sandstone. Now there's sand. 32 should definitely be enough. Okay. Come back over here. See if we can beat the bamboo. All right, there is my glass. And I can go with 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. So I don't need any more than this. I could put some glass over the top here, but I don't think I really need to. We'll just see what happens. So that's growing. Now what this means is that only the individual slice will, or piston, will push out if when the bamboo grows up to there. Okay, all right, so it's going to take a while. So what I might do is I will put night vision on so we can actually see. No, that turned it off, did it? Yes, it did. Okay, so night vision is on. Hopefully nothing will actually spawn in there. I might have to put some torches in somewhere. All right. Probably should change those blocks out for something that's they're not going to spawn. And I don't know whether glass actually works there. I think it does. Let's see if I can quickly do that actually. All right. So, yeah, okay. All right, I'm just going to sit back here and we're going to just wait until the bamboo grows high enough, and I will fast forward it and we'll come back and make sure it's worked. All right, okay, so we just saw that work for one of them. Okay, let's just go and see what we've got. That hasn't got anything in it, and that, oh, what are they doing in there? Okay, they must have, all right, yeah, I must have had, yeah, I must have, yeah, knocked those in. Okay, so, okay. All right, so it seems to be working. Only one piston is being fired at once. The items are being picked up from in here, from the under the mud. So if we just wait for this one to, or these ones to grow, we'll just see how it goes. It is a bit slow, but once it gets going, like at any one time, half of them will be mostly grown. And like I said, I don't need this to be really fast. It's just while I'm doing other things, this can be growing and putting stuff into there. Yeah, so it seems to be working okay. I mean, realistically, 10, 20 redstone blocks plus this down here, which isn't really for the farm, it's for the okay, that worked. All right, now that seemed to, I did see that go. So if we come down here, there's one in there. Okay. And so yeah, that gets put into here, which keeps going. So that seems to be working. Now, thankfully, I only just unlocked lightless crops, so I don't have to worry about light here. And okay, so yeah, okay, so some did fall back here, so I think I need to block that off. Let me just quickly have a look at the video and see if I can see what he's done. Oh, hang on. Yep. Okay. So there is glass that goes from there upwards to prevent it from falling backwards. So what's that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 glass times 10. That's 50. Okay. I need more. All right. Let's quickly go and do that. I don't think I've got any in here because I changed it all, didn't I? Oh, I've got some sandstone. Sandstone. Okay. And sandstone. I'm probably going to need more than that, aren't I? So, oh, look at that. Lots of sandstone. Okay. All right. Okay, well, there's 56 sand. So that's plenty. Let's go and melt it. I went the completely wrong way for that, but I got there eventually. All right. Okay. All right. So now I need to come in here, and I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So MP5. All right. Now, one thing I didn't mention before, I did actually expand the island. I didn't use Skydust. I actually just did it with the third island trait for Earth, which just expands it out 10 by 10. So if I come over here, yeah, so it just expanded out enough for me to do this without any issues. All right, so that should be it. Yep. Okay. Yeah, there we go. So that is my... Okay, so that... Okay, so that one there is sitting on top of there. If this grows, that should knock it off, which will then collect it. So we'll see if we can see that happen. If not, then, I mean, I don't really care too much about a couple of bits of bamboo. But this should be pretty much lossless. The only time that anything is going to be lost is if it, like this, if it sits on the bamboo and the bamboo doesn't grow for 5 minutes. So let's just wait and see. I'll fall forward and come back when something has happened. Okay, it does look like that despawned. Oh well, that's a bit of a shame. Come on, one of you go. Now it grows. All right. So that did work. Now that is now again sitting on top of there. See there, it just grew, got pushed off and pushed into here. Perfect. So, you... Thankfully I only had 4. All right. All right, let me just turn my MP off. There we go. I'll get rid of that. All right, waste of 5, but that's okay. And I'll have a look in here. Yep, there we go. All right, so it seems to be working fine. Now, this making this a building a little bit difficult. Maybe I'll just make it a big temple. It have to be fairly big because it's about as high as that. Not quite sure. I'll have to work out what I could do with this. Yeah, without I mean, I can enclose it completely, but yeah, not really quite sure. I'm just going to leave it as it is for now. But there we go. So, yeah. All right. So let me just take. I take all of these out. Do I have enough room? Yeah. Let me take all of those out, and we'll just leave that for a bit. What I might do is actually come in here and put these in here. There we go. Okay. So Yep, they're filling up. Yeah, so bamboo isn't the best. It like I have said before, it only does, you know, like one block of bamboo does 1.5 or whatever items, so it's pretty inefficient. So if I fill this up with so I fill this up with items, I will need basically 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. I'll need 18 stacks of bamboo to do that whole thing. But because this is just going to be going whilst I'm away, I should be getting some bamboo. There's already one in there. So it's slow, but I'll only be doing this every once in a while. Everything else is automatic. So yeah. Maybe if I leave it overnight, we'll see what happens. Maybe it fills up. I don't know. There we go. So that is my automatic bamboo farm, automatic smelter fuel. Not very efficient, but yet I don't have to do anything at all. So that just lit up. Let me just have another look. There we go. We have 2. All right, Stormbreaker is here. Let's quickly go and see if there is any, and there's 3 million people doing the same thing. All right. Come on. Instant hat, mystical, epic, and mortal. Okay. All right. Nothing there. All right. So there we go. All right. I'm going to take a break now. So that's working. I'll have to have a think about what I'm going to do with this. Maybe I could make it a if I want to do a blacksmith type thing, maybe I could make it a factory type thing, like a big factory wall or something like that. Who knows? Maybe I just make it a really big building. Yeah, not sure. All right, I'll take a break and come back, and we might see if we can build something around that. So catch you after the break. All right, welcome back everyone. Okay, so I have built a building over here. It's pretty ugly, but it's basically supposed to be industrial, and that's what it looks like, so that'll do me. So basically I've just surrounded the bamboo area. I've put some campfires in, and yeah, just done it like this. So yeah, this will do. You go inside and you can see all that up there. Now it's not very efficient at all. I think I had it lit overnight, and like it's barely done anything. So not even quite sure whether it's actually working. Yeah, I don't know. I might just have to see what happens. What have I got in here? Yeah, I've got some in there. So yeah, anyway, I mean, it was proof of concept, but it didn't need to be quite a big thing for that to be of any use. So maybe it's just I'll just need to just fuel it manually. Yeah. The other thing I did was I did some re-rolls, and I got Black Dragon and Dragon Slayer on the chest, and so now I've got Black Dragon, Dragon Slayer, and Knight, Black Dragon, Knight, and White Dragon, Black Dragon, Dragon Slayer, and Knight again, and Black Dragon, Dragon Slayer. So I want to get Knight on that one. So I just need to get some more re-rolls. I'm also able to put three more scales on that one. That one's maxed. That one I can put 3 more scales on as well, and that one I can put 1 more scale on. Now I did do some dragons and got quite a few scales. If I have a look down here, there's nothing there, but if we have a look, yeah, so I didn't get too many bossing though, so that's a bit of an issue, but I got quite a bit of pretty much everything else, and I think I am, yeah, I think basically I've got every scale, so yeah, nothing now is going to be falling through unless there is, unless it hits 64. See this one here, the vitality, I'm nearly half a stack away from getting another, getting that full. So I'll probably do some recycling of those. But yeah, so there we go. So I've got one of every scale. Now I did also get a black scale. I may have also got a rainbow scale, I can't remember. But so I got 2 rainbow scales and a black scale. So I could put the black scale on and get some more bossing, but I don't have any extra, so I might have to go and just do some more. But yeah, there we go. So that's that. Yeah, the other thing I did is I got the Acacia to Expert, which gives me the camel spawner, and I did overestimate the amount that I would of trees that I would need to get to the 5,000, and now I've still got a whole heap, so we'll have to come in and sorry, let me put the NV, let me put night vision on. Yeah, so I'll have to come in and just get rid of these, and we can go on to something else. I did have just enough specials to make a camel spawner, so I've come in here and I've put, where's the wind? Here we go. I've just left this open here, so I've done a camel spawner here. It's very weird. It's not, it takes a long time. I don't know what's going on. So if you have a look here, it's sitting at 0, and it just eventually it will spawn. So I'm not quite sure. If anybody knows that, then let me know. But it's a yeah, it's it should be working fine. Like we've got sand there, got an empty sand if it can't spawn on here, but there we go, just spawned and pushes it down to there, and so this is now at got 20 seconds. It gets to 0, but then it takes another 30 seconds or more for it to actually spawn, so I'm not quite sure whether that's a bug or it's Bedrock issue or something like that. I put that there because I wasn't getting anything spawning. I don't know whether that needs to be there. I do have one up there, but yeah, so there we go. So yeah, I just put the lava down there because I've got these trap doors that keeps them away from the walls. I haven't even checked actually the mob collector to see whether it's getting any of them. Let's have a look. There we go, camel hoof. So it is working. Sand flesh is there. So yeah, definitely working. Yeah, definitely working. I might just how many? I've only got 12 of those. Okay, so let me just get some stuff to eat. Cooked rabbit, cooked chicken. I've already got rabbit. Let's get that. There we go. And pick all these back up again, and I will sell all these. What do we get? 25,000. Okay. I'm gonna have to move these signs or do something else because this isn't working. These are okay. I'll leave those. Wood. I'm gonna sell all of those. 11,000. I'm not going to do that, and I've already done the fish. There we go. Okay. Yeah, alright, so I've done that. Okay, so yeah, I think now what I will do, I need to do some more grinding and so on. I'll probably go back to the dragon and do some more dragon fights, because I do want to get a couple more boss dragons, and so yeah, I'll probably do that. So I think I have some more potions, so I'll go take a bossing potion and we'll go and see how we go. Yep, a few more there. Now, I haven't done any of the dungeons for Underworld, so I will have to do that as well. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to go and do some dragons and I'll come back. Okay, welcome back everyone. Alright, so what I've decided to do, I got rid of my fisherman here. This was my fisherman, and I've replaced him with a librarian, and I am currently just trying to get the librarian to give me, basically I want protection 4. Yeah, so that I can just buy the books, add them to my my armor. So, law 4, okay. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing here, is just trying to get it. Now, I did try for a while to get a zombie villager up in my darkroom area, but I spent quite a while and didn't get it. So I ended up looking at Auction House. I looked earlier and found some for around about 300,000. I didn't really want to pay that, but I thought, oh well, I've got the money. There's protection 2. That's not enough. I want protection at least 3. Okay. Yeah. So I had another look just now, and somebody was selling 2 of them for 400,000, so 200,000 each. So I bought them. Sorry, I wasn't even looking there. Put one back up for 250,000, and it just sold. So yeah, so I got myself a villager spawn egg for 150,000 overall, plus the auction house fees, but that's okay. Yeah, so what I'm doing now is just doing this. So I did get one zombie villager did show up. However, when I was trying to catch him, he hit me, and I had Thorn's armor on, which I forgot to take off, so it killed him. So yeah, I tried a little bit longer, couldn't get it, so I gave up. So now I'm just trying to do this. Yeah, but basically, if we have a look, I've got thorns on all of these armor now. I just went and bought those from my villagers, but what I do want to get is protection. Now let's just put that back down again. He's not gonna change. Yeah, there we go. Nothing. Okay, so just looking at some armor that I do have. So let's have a look. Yeah, so unbreaking isn't much use for clash armor because it doesn't break, so protection would be best. I could go for blast protection or something like that, but I'm just going to go for just normal protection. But yeah, that basically means I have to just hang around and do this for a while. So that's what I'm doing. Now what I did overnight, or in between sessions, sorry, was that I spent a lot of time doing mining, and I got through a couple of studies, and I now have gold unlocked, so I'm getting gold, and I'm not that far away, I think, on gold to get what is it? Nether quartz. Yeah. So yeah. So that's quite good. And I've also got been doing some. What am I doing? Been doing some mob mob slaying, and I've got my blazes unlocked. So okay, yeah, got blazes unlocked. So yeah, that's doing well. Come on. Projectile. I just want protection. Just protection. Just give me protection. All right. Yeah. So that's yeah. So that's what I've been doing. Come on. Good charge. What else do I need to do? I need to do dungeons. Yeah, I need to do dungeons, so I might do those. I'm really just concentrating on this clash armor that I've got, which is my bossing set, trying to get the last knight on the chest plate. I've gone through probably about a dozen or more rerolls, but haven't got it yet. Last Stormbreaker was one reroll, but yeah, didn't get it. So, but once I do that, once I get that done, then I will concentrate on getting. I'll have a look at and see. Actually, I might go have a look now. Let's just have a quick look. What have I got for fishing? Fishing here. So 8. Yeah, so I've got enough there to make a good fishing set. I've already got hooked on everything, but I want to add fishing, fairly high level fishing. It doesn't have to be maxed, and I think it's 20. Well, how many scales is it? 24? No, it's not. How many scales do we need? 5, 13, 20, 25. Okay, I'm not quite sure whether I've got a black on any of those. So yeah, 24 or 25 scales I need. And so here I've got, let's say 7, 17, and another 7 is 24. So if I leave one of each of those, there's some good fishing. So I'll do that, but I'll then need rerolls to put hooked back on. So yeah, so I've still got to basically wait for the Stormbreaker and wait for Stormbreaker, get some rerolls. I don't have enough Skydust to buy rerolls. So look at the sea. Yeah. Alright, so there we go. So that's what I've been doing, and that's what I want to do. I might go back and do some more dragons if there are any being spawned later on. But for the moment, this is my life. Channeling, okay. So yeah, so I'll keep doing this, and I'll come back when I've got what I want and the armor is all done. So yeah, so I did mention, sorry, before I go, I did actually mention that I got rid of the fisherman here. The fisherman was a good choice for one of the first villages to get, because he accepted coal, and so I could just farm the coal and sell it to him to get the emeralds. But yeah, after that he didn't really sell. Thorns 3, I've already got Thorns 3. He didn't really sell anything worthwhile, so yeah, I thought, okay, well, I don't need it now. I've got melons and pumpkins, which are cheap to sell and get emeralds, so I don't really need I don't really need him, so I got rid of him and trying to make this one. I probably should have done this earlier. I didn't even think about protection for an enchant that I might need, because usually it's just, oh yeah, just make protection. That's pretty easy. But of course, on do have one protection book up there. What is it? Protection 3. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I didn't even think about this, you know, like fortune, thorns, and breaking. These are all ones that you can like enhance with study. Protection you can't. But yeah, I didn't even think about protection being a being one that you would need to get books for, rather than simply just do it on the yeah, you can actually enchant. Sorry, I'm just thinking. You can actually enchant the clash armor, but you can only do one. Once it's enchanted, you can't enchant again. So I suppose I could probably try and enchant them and see if I can get the protection, but I'm already doing this, so let me just have a little bit of fun here with trying to get this, and once it's done, what is that? Looting 6. Wow. Okay. Once it's done, it'll be done, and I won't need to worry about it anymore. Sharpness. So, all right, I'm going to take a break and come back. Okay, welcome back, everyone. All right, so, right, I've done all of that. I did end up getting protection 3. So, yep, there we go, protection 3. I don't know whether it's possible to get protection 4. It might be, but three's perfectly fine. I did some trading and I got protection 4 on all 4 of my bossing armor. I also did put taunt 3 on that one as well. I'm not quite sure whether that makes any difference whatsoever in bossing, but hey, why not? So there we go. Okay, now I did go and do some dragons just to see how I went. Definitely is improving in that I don't get 1 or 2 shot as often. I can actually take a little bit of damage before dying, and also with the thorns it does damage back. So I did quite well. In fact, 1 or 2 cases I got 3rd in the standings, so got more scales there. However, what I also got, if we go into RV, is a white fishing scale. So that's the 2nd white fishing scale I've got, and also 2 rainbow scales. So there we go. So if we go not into there, into here, so now I actually have 2 white fishing scales, which is great, and 4 rainbow scales. Okay, and I've also got 1 black scale. Now, so if we have a look here, so I can put a black scale on there and put another bossing on that one. Same again on that one. That's got 3 other scales that I can put on. That's got 3 other scales I can put on, and that's got 3 other. No, that's got 1 other scale I can put on. 3, yeah, 3, and no, that one's full. Okay, so I've got 3 on that one, 3 on that one, and 1 on that one. I don't really want to. I mean, I can put. I'll grab a black scale, and I'll grab. I've only got 1 bossing, but bossing 30, but that will do. So if I go in and go into this one, which has one more scale on it. I'll take that off. Okay, and I go into Clash. Whoops. Armor forging. Craft armor. So if I go in and put black scale in there, that will increase my scale slots by 1. But now I can go in and put another bossing scale in. And there we go. So now I've got 9 out of 9 and an extra, so 7 of those are bossing scales. Yeah, so that's pretty nice. So there we go. All right, so if I go in and have a look at attributes, armor modifiers are 743 bossing. So if we have a look at oh, actually I don't think they're here, are they? Oh, there we go. So 371%. So basically I'm guaranteed to get 3 extra scales with a 71% chance of getting a 4th. So that's not too bad. So there we go. Yeah, so I'm not really quite sure what I'm going to do with the others. Like I said, I've got rainbows, so I can put a couple of rainbows on. Let's have a look. So I've actually got 4 rainbows. So I'm wondering, do I actually put them on here to get the extra bossing? Or do I put do I put them on my fishing set? I'm not quite sure. I might keep them for my fishing set. Why not? So okay, so what I'm now thinking of is 3 extra attributes on that one and 3 on that one. So what do I do? Do I wait for another black scale and put more bossing on, or do I go for a another attribute? So let's have a look. Bossing, dungeoneering, not really too much use. Enchanter, no. Skydust, okay. No, 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 no. Yeah, see, I don't really think there's too much use in any of the other ones. So, look, I'm going to leave it. Like, I've still got plenty of time. I think I went to PvP to have a look, but there wasn't anything there. Let me just check again and see. No. Yeah, okay, I've done that. Alright. Alright, okay, so there we go. Now, the other thing I want to do is I want to have a look at crops, because I'm not quite sure where we're up to. So let's have a look at study. Crops. Okay, so I got pumpkin to advanced. So I'm going to keep the pumpkin farm. So pitcher plant. Okay. Let me just go back and have a look and see whether wheat has any unlocks. Fortune 4. Fortune 3 on there, Fortune 5 on that, Fortune 5 on that. So I'm not going to worry about that. If I really want to, I could probably put my knowledge sprites on it. So yeah, I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, so I'm going to go and clean out the wheat, and we will put the pitcher plants in. Still don't have waterless crops yet though, because that's at least I don't think, is that here? It is waterless crops. So I think that's next on my, yeah, okay, all right, that's fine. Yeah, okay. All right, so I need to basically clear this out. So let me just put in my crop pets. I don't know whether I have actually updated my crop pet, so I might actually quickly do that now. So let's go and check. All right, so we have, yes, I haven't even done the selection of that one. So that's a level 1, which isn't the max. Level 1 is, so level 2 is the max. So do I have any 2 per level? What am I looking for? Earth. There's a 2 per level. All right, I'm going to select that. 2 per level. Okay, cow is 2 per level. 2 per level. That can go up to 4. So let's see if we've got any of those. Only 2 per level. Nope. Okay, that's fine. Deer is, where's the deer? Deer is max level for a deer, but a raccoon can go up to 5. So let's see if there is a level 5 raccoon. There is not. There's a level 4. All right, let's go back. And ostrich is level 3. We can go up to level 7. Not level 7. Sorry, 7 per level for a hyena. 4 per level. Okay, keep that. All right, so we have a bison, or only 3 per level. That's 7 per level. I'm going to select that one. A raptor at 10 per level. That's a good raptor, actually. 11 is the max per level, so let's see if we do actually have one. No, we have dryad at 7. Okay. And then for celestial, I don't have any celestials, so let's see if I've got any. What are they for farming? Unicorn and ent and jackalope. I don't have any. Okay, well that doesn't really help. Alright, so if we go in here, let's put in here the mythic. Dryad. Put in here. Do we have another mythic? Yes, we do. Okay, we have that one. And I might as well put another one in here. That one. Alright, okay, let's go in and update the farming. There we go. Alright. Yeah, okay, so by the time I do this, I'll have maybe 1,000 or more out of 5,000 for specialist, so probably won't take too long to get up to expert for the fortune, but I don't really need it. So we'll see. If I run out of things to do with the knowledge sprites, that's what I'll do. Okay, now for the I used to do my farms a lot more friendlier, like my things like my cactus farm and my sugarcane farm and so on. They've got guides to keep me straight, and the pumpkin farm. But this one I've just done as I'm just going to plant it and see how it goes. The problem is that pitcher plants, you have to be pretty exact. You have to get it at the bottom of the plant. So I may have to set up some guides to enable me to do that. Now I can take out these lights because I do have lightless crops, so I'll probably do that. And what I'll do is I'll put in some metal bars. They're a bit easy. They're the easiest ones to. Well, they're the thinnest rails, so I'll just use those, and that way I can probably just like fly a little bit, lean against the bars, go across, getting exactly in the right spot, and so on. So I might have to do that, but see, I can fly here, but I just have to be careful I don't actually take out any dirt. And you can also see I don't have replanter. I have not been able to get replanter. I think I did actually get replanter 2. I haven't put it on yet. I'm pretty sure I did that. I've been a bit busy with other underworld things to worry about getting it. So, all right. Okay, well I'm up to 1,500, so a little bit more than I thought. There we go. All right. So what I'm going to do is okay, welcome back everyone. Sorry about that. Okay, so I've taken out all of the wood with the lights. I have these lights here, so these actually I don't even need these lights. Can I easily take these out without breaking anything else? Yeah, let's do that, because they may affect my flying if I'm going to fly around and harvest that way. So see if I can quickly do all of these. So yeah, so pitcher plants, when they grow, they have a square box at the bottom. If you hit the square box at the bottom, that gives you your knowledge, and also returns a pitcher pod, which is the seed to plant with, and also the pitcher plant itself to sell. So yeah, so that's how you do it. Now previously I have not had too many collectors, so I did it with water streams. Here I don't need to do that, so I've just got more dirt than anything else. Need to fix that up. Okay, yeah, so I think what I'll try and do here is I'll do the flying thing as I mentioned, but I'll organize it after I plant everything, because I need to work out exactly. I can reach. Right, is that it? Hopefully. I might just quickly run around and grab these because they look good and they're a bit annoying to craft. Oh, there's another couple there. Okay, that'll do. So I think what I can do is if I put, like I can reach, if I'm up here, right here, I can reach like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can reach 5 usually. So if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I put a bar along here, then I can fly along the bar and go like this and get those ones, or probably actually I would do the down here. I'm not really quite sure. I'm going to probably have to experiment. Let's just plant them and see. So going to shop, crops, where is it there? Picture pod, and look, I'm just gonna get an inventory full. I have no idea whether that's too much. Okay, and set these up. Ooh, what did I do then? Okay. Okay, sorry about that. Right, so let's just do this. MP64, and I think this will mostly work. Yep. All right. I don't even think I'm anywhere near enough. Oops. Oh, close. All right. Okay. Let's go back into shop. Farming, and we'll grab these. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's grab 6 stacks. Okay. So here. Do this. Whoop. Probably could have just done MP for that, but that's okay. All right, now we've got here. I still got my MP on. I'm not quite sure, but let's do it. Okay. Oof, what happened then? Okay. So I think I just overestimated by about double, but that's okay for this last bit. But that's okay, I can sell them or drop them and they can be picked up by the collector. I'm just going to do this. Okay. So I might have a bit of trouble with this because trying to get the bottom without hitting the plants around it is going to be a bit tricky. So what I may have to do is just do it from here, run along here. Yeah, I may have to actually try and leave a gap. I don't know. I'm going to have to test it. Okay, let me just toss these out. Okay, and MP. Okay. All right. So there we go. So that's my that's my pitcher plants. Pumpkins are doing well. Haven't done any of the other crops for a while. I do have to finish this off and plant and see what else I can do. And so I've got other things to do. I've got grinding to do basically. I have to do my flowers. I'm only halfway through the flowers, and I have to do my underworld trees. Earth warp underworld trees. Okay. Thought I did. Nope, maybe I deleted it. All right, so I got plenty. Yeah, I need to get. All right. Okay, so what I think I'll do is I'll do this, which is basically going into the shop, buying a stack of the crimson fungus. Turning this on, putting that in, and chopping it down and rinse and repeat. So what am I? See, I'm not even up to apprentice yet, so yeah, so I'm going to keep doing this, trying to get up to apprentice or more, and I will come back. So see you after the break. Okay, welcome back everyone. All right, Stormbroker has just been. I was able to get, like, I think it was 7 rerolls, and I used a few of them, and I got Knight on my chest. So that's fantastic. So now I have Black Dragon, Dragon Slayer Knight, Black Dragon, Dragon Slayer Knight, White Dragon, Black Dragon Knight, and Black Dragon, Dragon Slayer Knight. So mainly Black Dragon ones. But yeah, so there we go. So now I've got Knight. So that'll give me an extra scale, I think, or a chance at an extra scale. I'm not sure. Actually, if we just go and look at Clash, just to confirm what it actually does. Where is it? Increases the number of scales. Yeah, okay. So there you go. All right, so now what I want to do, I do need some food. Let's go see what we've got. Where did I put my food? Put it in here. That'll do. Okay. All right. Now my other set is here. So we have Alchemist on there. So what I'm going to start with is this one, not Alchemist, Hooked. Sorry. I'm going to start with this one, and I'm going to put in fishing. Going to put in fishing, and I'm going to have to recycle it, put in fishing, and see if I can get 3 bonuses, and then also see if I can get one of them at least one of them is hooked. All right, so fishing here. Okay, we've got lots of fishing scales here now. Let's just grab those, and we'll go flash, recycle this one, and then if we go back in and we go armor forging, or craft armor, sorry, and we will go so that's 3. Oh. And what is it? Max identical is 5, so I need 2 more. And we get Alchemist, Black Dragon, and Heavy Hitter. All right. Okay, so if we go into Clash again, and we'll go into reroll bonus, and I'm just going to do Black Dragon. Got 3 more rerolls left. No, let's do Heavy Hitter. No, let's do Rare Cut. No, okay. So basically that's what I'm going to be doing from now on is, I don't want to put that on, do I? Is trying to get hooked on that. And then I can keep doing and do the same with the other ones as well. And so eventually I'll get hooked on all of them, and I'll have a fairly high fishing score. So there we go. All right, so that was quite helpful. Let's go in and put these extra scales away. All right, now before that I was up and doing the crimson, so I'm going to keep doing that. See if I can. Basically, I just need to get crimson to advanced, then I can switch it over for warped, and then I'll get warped up to advanced. Then I'll never have to worry about them again. So let's see if I can force our way through here. And I did leave that on, but that's not really much of an issue. So I'm nearly halfway through proficient. So yeah, let me just quickly see if I can get up to 250, so that I will be halfway through to proficient. It's got to give me a few bigger ones than that. Okay, 240. And there we go, way past 250, 256. Okay, so again, I'm just going to keep doing this, and I will see if I can get up to mushrooms, and then mushrooms are fairly easy. I'll actually probably just try and build a separate area for them, and see how I go. So yeah. So yeah, I'll do this, I'll keep doing this, and I'll come back after the break. Okay, welcome back everyone. Alright, I've just edited my video up until now, and it's over 2.5 hours long, so I thought I'd just quickly finish up. So I've just done another stack of the crimson, and I got to around about 700 and something out of 1200, so I'm over halfway through to advanced, and then I can start on the next one. So yeah, so I'll just keep doing that, but I think that I'm just going to just call it a video and just wrap up. So today, well not today, this video, I did this. It's a very basic building. I didn't use a tutorial, obviously, you can tell, because it's ugly. But yeah, and it doesn't really, like, the idea is there, it's not big enough. You would have to make it a lot bigger for this to be worth it. But yeah, so since I last used it, it's only got, yeah, 5.5 or nearly 6 stacks. So not really worth it, but at least it hides the smelter and provides me a little bit of yeah, a little bit of fuel. Now still have to do that. The farm down here is all grown. Well, mostly. There seems to be oh, yep, it's all grown. So I have to work out what I'm going to do here. I think what I will do is I will put some iron bars going across here, and then I can sort of like, maybe even I'll go back one further. Yeah, I might do iron bars going back one further, so I can aim down here like this, fly across, get all of those. For crops, I'm still within the 64 by 64. I think that's fine. Then I'll come over here and I'll fly back and get that one, and I'll reach in and get that one, and then the next one, I think I can reach the next one as well. So I'll probably just do 4, and then what I'll have is I'll have another set of iron bars probably here, which will be one back further than I can reach from back here, and then that will let me then aim down and get those. So I'll probably do the iron bars every 5 or 4, but I'll work it out. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to actually sit down and do it. The other thing I did this video was my armor. I got my bossing armor bonuses all set, and most of the bossing scale set. I'll just probably just wait until I get a couple more blacks and put some black scales in. And I've started on my fishing set. I just need to get the rerolls to be able to get hooked again. But there we go. So that's basically it today. Or not today, this video. So next video, again, I will do the farm below. I might build something on for here. I might just build a little area for this. I don't really want to move it too far away because I've already got this here. I don't really want to move it away, but I'll next video I'll probably just build a little shelter, a little pergola or something like that. I'm not quite sure. Maybe I'll even make it a little yeah, a little wagon or something like that. No idea. And the other thing I did, of course, was the other villager. So now I've got protection on all of my gear. So there, yeah. So next one, I'll do that. I'll do the farms down below. I'll get the Crimson out of the way, and hopefully get some rerolls. And what I'll probably also do now that I've got the bossing is I'll do the bossing scale armor with protection on it and so on. I'll probably do a couple of dungeons as well. So there we go. Okay, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.